Hey, this is day 71, and today I'm sitting in the Green Square Library. That's my idea of traveling to the new city. I book libraries around the city and then I travel. So it's my fourth different library in 4 different days. Actually, the first day was the state library, so technically it's fifth library in 5 days, or 4 days actually. In one day, I went to two libraries. So it's a bit of fun because when I go to the different libraries, I have to travel a different route, and that gives me a chance to, explore the new opportunities by road. Just to put it in a simplistic way, I have to come to libraries to apply for jobs and to seek new ideas. Because I need access to the desktop. I don't like working on laptop; it's too small for me. So desktop is something you can look around for jobs. You can apply for. You can brush up your resume. You can find other options that you're looking for. On laptop, it gets very muggy, and also assignments as well. You can do assignments using the desktop. So that's why it's important for me to have desktop. And given that I don't have a permanent space right now, libraries are the best bet because they give me the overall picture of the different aspects that I want. Other than that, I was visiting the space nearby, and it's beautiful place actually. This library in itself is a beautiful place. From outside, when you come, it looks like a tourist spot because it's all glasses outside, and then sun is shining outside. Inside, you come in, there is air conditioning, and you get confused what's going on. This sun is shining outside, and then it's heating up the room, and then inside it's all full air conditioning going on. So bit of messed up. I don't know if they wanted the infrastructure like that, but that's how it is. Other than that, if you see just behind me, there is a glass house. So that's the glass house they are using with the the plantation. And that's the same example I used to read in the environmental sciences, or if people do study this today as well, with the pollution, how earth is getting hotter and hotter. So this is the perfect idea. They're using it here in a positive way. They are using to help plantation grow in a specific room. The whole room is actually about plants. So the sunlight is shining in there, and then it traps the heat, and then it helps the plantation inside through some mechanism. I don't know the whole biology of it, but yeah, if someone is interested, they can Google it. Other than that, it's fun to go to the different spaces and explore interesting spaces like this, because in it's like so this is a small observation. If you just observe with the libraries how differently they have planned, and they have their own system to follow, because and that's the pattern, that's the kind of systems they have set up in big cities like Sydney. Coming from a smaller city in India, I haven't seen these sort of plans, but in Australia in general, not just Sydney, I'm talking about 3 states: Queensland, the Victorian state, and New South Wales. All these 3 states have different ideas of how they manage their libraries. And in particular, I'm talking about Victoria and New South Wales because I used a lot of libraries in these 2 states. They have different plans, different systems, different processes of how they manage these libraries. And I think this is a very, very good idea, good takeaway to implement in countries like India or other countries where they should focus on imploring the needs of the students, or even adults in that case, because the learning should not stop after you have passed out your degree, which is perceived, like how it's perceived or how it's actually taught is, if you go to a university, you should study there, and whatever degree you've gotten, you go into the job, you start doing the job, and then you start having a family, and that's it. People don't touch books after that. The coming age and now how things are evolving, I think it should change. This is a big time, this is high time to change, and that idea. Learning should be ongoing. Everyone should have library. I'm going to have library for myself as well, as soon as I have some sort of permanent space for myself. because it's very important to have certain books, as I was talking about few books before, that for example, Think and Grow Rich, how to the Dale Carnegie book, How to Influence Friends. These are the books that you know, the classics that you should be reading at least once in a year, sort of thing. And there are a lot of new books coming in that you read the books, you go on and you have different ideas and you implement those ideas in the day. And now with the videos coming in and lot of content available online, it's becoming easier and easier. But that imaginative thinking, that creative thinking is dying, to be honest. It's only working for a person who's actually making the content, not for the viewer. So for the viewer, they have to have their own ideas to explore this creative thinking, and not let this beautiful and very strong aspect of humans die. Because if this keeps on happening, if we just rely on the content, for example, internet has made it so easy for the information to be accessed, and if it keeps on becoming easier and easier with the new technologies coming in, for example, artificial intelligence coming in, and machine learning, big data, and they are going to make things which actually right now require days of effort, they're going to make it days or even years of effort. They're going to make it one click away. And these technologies, and especially blockchain, so the context of blockchain is a little different, but technologies like blockchain or big data, they're going to change the world forever. So what should we rather need to have other ideas to explore our creative thinking, and not just follow the templates that have been running for us from past few decades or maybe millennia. With this, I'll end the video. It's too long. Thank you.